guys, Valeros here from the Ark Trade Federation. Today I'm going to be showing you how to build your base using as few pillars as possible. I don't know about you, but I hate pillars sticking through the floor of my base. See if I can find something here. Something I got started here for you so y'all didn't have to watch me build the whole thing. We're on an official Extinction server right now. I figured while I was building our new base on Extinction, I'd go ahead and show you all this little trick here. But I hate pillars sticking through the floor like this one in here. And Carno wants to play with me. Alright, let's deal with this Carno. And Diplo, okay. So I'm going to show you how to keep that from happening. We wanted to get a terminal on Extinction so we could craft element dust while we're AFK waiting for dinos to grow up and stuff like that, waiting to gather Akatina paste, just something we could do passively, have Netflix up just sitting there crafting element. So we figured we'd build a base over here on Extinction to do that. We found a terminal over there on the other side of Red Ob. Wasn't a very good location. There was destroyed structures in the way. I don't know if there's any around here for me to show you, but anyways, I came across this location earlier today. Figured I would pillar it and go ahead and build my base here instead of over in the other location. So we started with this main structure in the middle and branched off from that. You want to make sure that your pillars are in a straight line. You do not want them to be catty-cornered or something. They will snap together. I'll show you that in a second. And to double check that you have structure support and place ceilings above it. You want to pick the highest spot, that way you don't have pillars showing through your floor. So I had to raise this up. I was originally going to have this 4 high and I had to raise it up to 6 high because of this hill right down here at the end of this. I did not want these pillars showing through my ceiling, so had to raise it up some more. Stinks, but it's better than having pillars showing, in my opinion. So right here we have the pillars spaced 4 apart, 4 foundations or 4 snapped pillars apart, 4 ceilings, however you want to call it, whatever you want to say. Right here we only have 3. This base is going to be 44 wide and 60 long. This is going to be one of our breeding bases. Oh, there's another Dilo. Kill this little sucker. Alright. So, got me some ceilings here. Pillars, ceilings, element in case I need to carry a whole bunch of crap. We're going to grab our Strider. Now that we have our Giga over here on the other side we're going to be working on, we're going to grab our Strider. Clear out all the shrubs and stuff, that way they don't get in our way, obstruct our view any. These things definitely don't turn on a dime, that's for sure. Figured I'd get the easiest part out of the way for y'all. This side over here is a little more challenging. That way y'all can see what I go through to pillar this. And the reason why I say you want to throw ceilings down is to get 1 row complete. That way you're not wasting resources. Because if you build... If I was building pillars off of this line right here that I have placed, and I did not check it before I started building the pillars to go this direction like those there. Let's say I messed up right here. This whole line would be messed up from this point forward. Would be messed up because I didn't go through and double check and make sure I had foundation support all the way across. Oh my god, I swear I just got rid of these weeds. So, make sure you double check that. Something else you want to make sure is you have multiple snap points for your structure. You don't want it to just be snapped to one pillar in one corner and you're going through with your exomech one day or something like that and you accidentally delete that one ceiling, you end up picking up your entire base. Don't do that. That's very bad. Make sure you at least have 2 snap points. I would go with 3 or 4. Each one of these walls right here is going to count as a snap point for my structure, so I'm good there. I'm still going to put some more in the corner, just better safe than sorry. I'd rather have it, not need it, than need it, not have it. So, like I said, we're going to count 3 over. And we're going to snap that pillar right there. See, just messed up. Something obvious like that, you're going to notice. Sometimes you'll do this and you'll get those pillars off just a hair and you won't even notice that they're off. I don't know if that was snapped right or not. When you're doing this too, make sure you don't snap them this close, because you will not have structure support and you'll be wasting a lot more structures than what you need to be wasting or using. This is how we have built our bases since we started playing on, since our base we built on Legacy about 4 years ago. So, it works for us, it helps us out a lot, keeps our number of structures down, and it allows us to expand down here in the future. If we feel that we need more space, we can always add something below the base if need be. So, see, I don't have a snap point right here. I'm going to press Q on this pillar and see if I can get a snap point below, and it does not look like I can. Ooh, lag. Good old official lag. Oh, yep, there it is. Watch it not snap out here. Yep, that's just what I was afraid of. See that little snap right there? Getting that red, so when you get that, pick up that pillar. That way you're not wasting them. Put your ceilings across. Go down. Put that one in the ground. And I normally like to put one right here in the middle of these two, just to make sure I'm good on my structure support if I can get it to snap. This is very time consuming to do this sometimes. Other times it's a breeze. You should get your pillars to mess up like that one did right there. Oh, thought I had it. Try this one more time. If this doesn't work, then I'll show you another trick. If this wants to be a pain in the butt. Alright, so it's being difficult. So now, we'll take this. See if we can get this to snap. Or it's not sticking all the way through that darn ceiling. Yeah. All the way through it should work. Looks like crap, but it works. See if we can put this pillar in. Yep. There we go. Honestly, that doesn't look right. I swear, I never had this much trouble doing this. Just does not want to place right there. Ah. Is it absolutely necessary to have that there? No, probably not, but I like having it there. Just because. Makes me feel better. Makes me believe that when I go build my base up later down the road, I won't have to worry about structure support in that one particular location. But if you don't want to go through all that trouble and you think that one section would have done it, which it probably would have, you didn't have to go through all that trouble that I just went through. But I'm stubborn. I want it done my way, so done my way it shall be. And this is a snap in the ground. Ah, cardinals. This is the worst part about building out here. Stupid dinos all attacking me all the time. Nope, not gonna let me build it there. Could have fixed the dinos attacking me all the time problem just by putting walls up. I didn't feel it was particularly necessary to do that. But a quick behe gate spam around it would have done the trick. Kept them from attacking me. Wouldn't have been a problem. But such is life. Can't have parasaurs and stuff everywhere you go. At least it's not Gigas attacking me. That'd be bad. Alright, let's go back in here and get some more structures. We were looking for a spot out in the Forsaken area. I think that's what it's called. Out there beyond the domes. Because they changed it a while back where corrupted dinos won't destroy your structures anymore. So I thought having something out there would be pretty cool, but the only terminal that was open was one that was around a element vein. And I didn't even want to try building there because I didn't want to be that guy that's blocking off a entrance to an element vein deposit. Or node. So we decided to keep looking. Looked around on many different servers. Go save our Strider. When I get this built, I plan on putting a crafting room in it. One like we have on our channel. Try to put one of those on every single server that we're on, that way we can have resources, that way we don't have to go back and forth to craft stuff if we need it. Not have as much as we have on Valgaro, but you know, just have some basic stuff that we need. Probably won't have a resource overflow and such like that, but we will definitely have a bunch of vaults for extra saddles and stuff, loot that we get from orbital supply drops or OSDs. If you've never been to Extinction and done an OSD, I recommend trying it. Bring a decent Giga with a decent saddle. Do not start off with the purple OSDs. Those are the hardest ones you can do. I think it's blue, yellow, red, and then purple. That's how the difficulty scale goes up on those. So if you're going with a freshly tamed Giga, tamed it at 150, not imprinted or anything, I'd probably stick with the blue or a yellow drop. But get a lot of corrupted nodules from doing that. Get a lot of meat and hide. Get some cool blueprints and stuff. Sometimes you can get element. Come on, give me the snap point. See how many of these I have to destroy before it lets you place this pillar here. There we go. Sometimes it's all about finding the right angle. Gotta love this game sometimes, don't you? I swear, never had this problem. This was not being this difficult when I was trying to build it, when I built the other side. But, now that we're on camera, it's being a pain in the butt. Feel like that old man from Courage, the cowardly dog. Stupid pillar, you make me look bad. There we go. Sweetness. Alright, let's go get some more. Go get some more pillars. So I'm leaving this area open right here, because when we're not crafting element, I'm going to leave this terminal open for other people to come in here and use it. I'm going to leave the doors unlocked. I don't think it's fair for us to hog this thing 24/7. So, figured it'd be nice to the rest of the people on the server to open her up. That. The Federation exosuit from Gen 2. It's a freaking lifesaver. Infinite durability. It's great for building, getting out here getting attacked like this. Doesn't have the best armor, but at least it won't break on you like the other tech suits will. So you don't have to worry about repairing it all the time. And just a huge time saver in my opinion. Only time I really wear actual flak or riot gear outside of my base is to do a boss fight or Genesis missions. So otherwise I don't feel a need for it. Sorry about that. A bit of yawn there. Oops. Forgot to finish this section. Better do that. But I'm just going to show you all me building this section out right here. This is taking a little longer than I thought it would. So I'm just going to time lapse the next section for you. Looks like we're lagging again. That way this video isn't an hour long of me placing pillars, because that's just boring. I don't think y'all want to listen to me ramble that much. Sure, even. Yeah, I'll lose a pillar. I'd go grab my exomech, but that's a lot of work. Now this right here, this would probably be cheaper for me to build this across, take these pillars across right here, 4, and bring them that direction and that direction. Doing that though, you take a chance on it being messed up if you haven't went and put your ceilings above it to see if you had foundation support. Because if you messed up that row and you did that, you would have that whole next section that you just placed. That whole section would be off. So if you do that, just be careful, keep that in mind. Make sure you're double, triple checking your work. Throughout the rest of the shrubbery. So glad they added these things to the game. Love the Striders. They are a freaking godsend. This base is going to be big when I'm done. So I'm just going to go ahead and take it from up here. 2, 3. Pillar right there. Pillar right there. Let's see if we can use our little Q trick. That pillar dropped. Yep, there we go. Sweetness. And we'll probably have to do it here. I don't know if this one will work. But we will most certainly try. Looky there. Miracles do happen. Alright, so when you get to this part right here, so you gotta go up. Take your pillar, put it on top, just bring it over, just like that. Easy, easy, easy. much easier to take your pillars up than it is to take them down. So, if you're building in a spot and it's sloped in one direction, or left or right, one side's lower than the other, I highly recommend you starting on the lower side and working your way up instead of starting on the high side and working your way down. Just be a little easier on you, in my opinion. You do. If you feel like being adventurous, go for it. Okay, we will not be able to use our little cute trick here. We're going to place these pillars down, or ceilings down. Place our pillars down. Place our pillar there. And we should be able to do our little cube trick here. As long as we get the right snap point. There we go. Like I said on the last row, just put one more pillar on top of that one. Easy peasy. Up again. Alright. Let's go kill this thorny dragon, because I'm sure it's going to want to kill me. Alright. Now we're going to go ahead and put one on this last section right here. Oh, Ark, I love you so much. We'll just do this. Do our little pillar trick here. See if we can do it again. See if Q will work for us. I don't think it will. Nope. Get that bottom pillar. And we will have to place more ceilings down. Yay! Cool. Have to get more pillars. Once I get this done, I'll go through and show you how I have structure support on this, and then I will cut to a time lapse of me doing this other side over here. Do, 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 do. Let me know, guys. Do y'all like building massive bases or smaller bases? What's y'all's favorite thing to? What's your favorite way to build your base on Ark? Kind of like to build big bases. A lot more room to breed dinos, raise a whole bunch of dinos at one time. I have to say that's probably one of my favorite things. That right there that I just placed down, I do not know if I'll have structure support for that. So I'm going to go grab some ceilings, and that's the first row we're going to check. structures are not ceilings. I didn't know if you guys were aware of that. Oh goodness. Get rid of that. That door up. Let's go down here and check this real quick. Okay. Just gonna pop on top here. Another way you can check this as well, I'll go ahead and show you, is take this pillar, this ceiling, and see if it can go out too. And it can go out too, so it should have structure support off of that pillar. But let's see if it has structure support off the whole line, all the way out. Probably gonna have to move our gig. I think its head's gonna be in the way. Yep. Giga head's in the way. Oops. I was gonna overshoot it and tried to compensate and ended up messing myself up. Yep, there we go. Structure support all the way across. That's what we'd like to see. Alright, I'm going to go through here and check the rest of these and build this other side. And I will see you guys back here in a little bit. Alright guys, there's this section done. We did have structure support for all of them. Now I'll just need to go back through and fill in the ceilings for the whole structure when I get the other side completed. I'm going to go ahead and get the stuff gathered up, and I'm going to finish that side, and I will be back with y'all when I have that completed. See you guys in a bit. Alright guys, I am going to show you another way to give your base more foundation support without having to have pillars stick through your ceilings. If you have pillars on the edge of your base, just to give it a little depth, let me show you how to use that to give your base extra support. If I can get this fence foundation to snap right. One. At least that one. Alright. What you're gonna do, place that fence foundation right there. You're going to place pillars down, all the way down to the ground, just like that. On this base here, I'm going to have this in all four corners of the base. Just make sure you place your pillars down before you place your walls, or it will not allow you to place the pillars down once you place the walls down. It will not let you place the pillars, so make sure you place the pillars first. But this is another trick to give your base foundation support. That way you don't have to have your ceilings going through your floor like this. Not like that. Well, that doesn't work at all. That way you don't have to have it sticking through like that. This is easier to do if you have them 3 apart, to put it in the one in the middle. So it would be right here, like let's say I did in this row for instance. It would be right there. It's easier to do it than doing it for 2 wide. Or you could just do this. Or if you build yours off of foundations in the middle and you plan on keeping those foundations there like I did here around this terminal, that would also work. Anyways guys, thanks for watching. Really appreciate it. I apologize for the long video, but I figured it'd be good for y'all to see all this. If you have any questions, feel free to leave them down in the comments section, and if you're not subscribed, please subscribe. Thank you. Have a good day.